Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to Sundas Night Smackdown. And boy, have we got an action-packed opening show for you tonight. Contestants from all over Cyrodiil have been filing into the arena in the hopes that they can make it big and prove to everyone in Tamriel that they've got what it takes to be crowned the Arena Grand Champion. Get access to a sweet new villa paid for by the scum of the waterfront.
I'm only asking for a single coin.
With hot babes and barbarians all lining up to get a glimpse of their hero-to-be. All of this is paid for by the wonderful High Chancellor Okado, who is totally not putting this on to distract the peasantry from the recent assassination attempts on Uriel Septim, Oblivion Gates posing an existential threat to the nation, and especially the new and unpopular fines for littering.
They charged me 5 gold for littering. Littering! I barely made that in a year. These fines are ridiculous.
We've got 10 new pit dogs here for the grand opening event and 6 matches lined up for you. First up, we have Martin the Bastard Septim. Son of our beloved dead, I can't believe he had an affair emperor. He's skilled in the magical arts and he's a royal bastard. Ironically voiced by Sean Bean, who played the father of a royal bastard in Game of Thrones, and we all know how that ended. His opponent is a master wizard who spends most of his time sitting on a bench being Moni, Raminus Polus. Can the heir to the Septim throne take out the full-time occupant of the Arcane University lobby bench? Well, let the battle begin! The battle begins with Martin Septim casting some kind of fortify spell to improve his stats. Raminus has conjured a bound claymore. So we've got some kind of electric dagger that Martin has equipped against a giant Daedric claymore. Oh, wow, okay. Martin did try his best there to get a few spells in, but he was no match for the bound claymore of Raminus Polus. So it appears that Sean Bean's death streak does indeed continue into the arena, and Raminus wastes no time in mocking his foe by casually restoring all 6 points of lost health. Martin is usually actually quite handy as a companion when playing Oblivion, but his overuse of the dagger here as opposed to relying on his superior magical abilities cost him dearly in this matchup. Our next battle is a captain versus captain bout. Captain Bird is a very capable city watchman from Bruma. He favours a huge claymore and he also has a few spells up his sleeve. His opponent is the battle-hardened captain of Kvatch, Savian Matius, who prefers the longsword and wolf shield combo. Both men have survived Oblivion Gates, but only one of them will truly unleash hell upon their opponent here. Let the battle begin. Savian wastes no time in going in for the attack. Bird casting a shield spell followed by a silence spell. Not that Savian will make use of any kind of magic, he doesn't know any spells as far as I'm aware. Oh, wow. I honestly expected Savian to put up more of a fight than that, but Bird does not look impressed. He's actually got the same expression as Principal Skinner right now. Now, just like the Diva matches in WWE, we've kept in the perfect bathroom break bout, so if your bladder is bursting, now would be the time to do the deed. It's a generic rat taking on an equally generic mud crab. Tamriel's 2 most pathetic creatures are going to go at it. Let's begin. And don't forget to get that bathroom break in, never mind, the match is over. The crab with a convincing win. A simple right hook is all it took. Wait, hold up. Who the fuck is that? Alright, this isn't part of the script now. This is supposed to be a private and unused cell, but somehow a civilian has entered it. Oi, you, did you buy a ticket? Yeah, you better get the hell out of here. No idea who the hell that is or how he got into this cell, but I guess that's what makes the game Oblivion so special, is its clunkiness. I hope management hasn't set up a plant here. I wasn't prepared for outside interference. The fuck? This 4th match should be a real treat. It's Blade Master Owen versus Blade Master Joffrey. 2 masters of the sword are going to be going at it. Owen has the advantage of being heavily armoured for this bout in iron armour, but Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, has opted to wear a simple monk robe. He's either very overconfident or very stupid. And considering he left the Amulet of Kings in a cupboard and lost it while the hero of Kvatch was busy closing a damned Oblivion gate, you know, risking his neck and all, he's clearly not stupid, right? Okay, both men draw their swords. Owen does not have a shield, he has a single one-handed sword. Joffrey using an Akaviri katana. Oh my gosh, that was quick. Wow. Joffrey laid Owen out to rest there. That was fucking fast. So yeah, that match was a lot shorter than I expected. I honestly thought that Owen would put up much more of a fight, but Joffrey really made short work of Owen. It looks like humble Joffrey wishes to say some kind words to console Owen on his loss.
Look at you! My granny could beat you and she's dead!
And now for the final bout before our main event. A match for the ages. Returning to the arena to claim his rightful place as Grand Champion, it's the Grey Prince, Agranat Gromalog. He was undefeated for near a decade in the original arena. We had to hire some ponce called Gilderoy Lockhart to erase his memory of finding out that he was half vampire, else he wouldn't even have the confidence to cut through butter. His opponent is actually someone that the Grey Prince personally requested. Some kind of personal vendetta. Something about lowering his copy of the Black Horse Courier while taking his morning dump, only to see a little rascal clipping his toenails. That's right, it's the Adoring Fan. Well, let's not waste any more time, let's get on with it. Gentlemen, to arms! And the Adoring Fan immediately running away, the Grey Prince chasing on after him. And 2 slices is all it took. I think the butter would have put up more of a fight, to be honest. So yeah, that's what we like to call a squash match here. The Adoring Fan simply ran away while the horrified citizen, who still hasn't purchased a ticket, looked on. A man with such skill deserves a truly dignified send-off. Oh shit, oh fuck, oh fuck. You just got a glimpse of the man behind the games. It's Lord Sheogorath. Who else would you expect to put on a show like this? Fuck, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing twice in a row and expecting different results. Okay, we've slipped something special into the Adoring Fan's water this time. May or may not have been skooma, but whatever it was, it's made the Adoring Fan demand an immediate rematch. And who are we to stand in the way of a young person's death wish? Begin. Okay, the Adoring Fan's at least going for it this time. It did not go any better for him. He died almost as quickly as the first time. What the fuck does his hand look like there? Jeez. Sir, can you please vacate the premises? Thank you. This guy just won't quit. Fucking ignore Roblox. I'll be reporting you to the guards as soon as dawn approaches. Right, well, it's been a bit of a bumpy show. We've had some outside interference. We've had a combatant that didn't want to partake. And we accidentally revealed the identity behind the Game Master. So anyway, it's time for the final match now. A free-for-all containing all 10 competitors from the previous matches. Each winner of the previous matches has received their recognition. They all started with a power level of 5, but the winners have increased their power levels by 1, while the losers have dropped power levels by 1. For this round, a combatant will receive +1 power for each opponent they kill, plus a bonus 3 points if they are the last person standing, 2 points if they are the runner-up, and 1 point if they finish in 3rd place. If a combatant can reach a power level, they'll be promoted to the rank of Brawler. We went around for a final look at each combatant before the main event. Blade Master Owen will be disappointed by his quick loss to Grandmaster Joffrey, but you better believe he won't take this lying down, because he only stands in one spot for the entire game. He literally can't lie down. The Adoring Fan is still high on skooma, so he won't be fleeing this time. We've also banned him from asking others for autographs, so there'll be no distraction tactics going on. The Mud Crab had an easy time beating a rat, but I can't see him lasting long in this match, to be honest. Especially as Master Wizard Raminus Polus already appears to be sizing him up. No doubt in anticipation of looting him and taking that crab meat to craft more potions. To Raminus's right is Martin Septim, who appears to be avoiding eye contact with Raminus in the hopes he doesn't get schooled again by the superior mage. Instead, he curiously seems to have his sights set on the bald bastard who uprooted his life, which eventually led to his ultimate death. Joffrey will be full of confidence after beating Blade Master Owen. His skill with that katana proved to be extremely high, but he better watch the knife in his back coming from an angry bastard. The Grey Prince looks cool and collected. He made short work of the Wood Elf fan, and he looks like, to be honest, he could take on all other combatants by himself. Captain Bird put on a great performance against Savian, but the randomizer has placed him directly next to the Grey Prince, so his luck may run out here. We won't even bother talking about the rat. Savian put up a good fight against Bird, and I'm sure he will fare better in this match, especially as he's starting next to the weakest creature in the entire game. Right, there's going to be a lot to keep track of here, but I'll do my best. Okay, so... Oh shit, Martin Septim is dead already, followed immediately by Joffrey, and I think the Mudcrab died there. Owen as well, Savian Manti is killed again by the exact same guy, Captain Bird, who was then murdered by a rat nonetheless. Everyone now teaming on Raminus Polus. There's only 4 left already. That was fast and hard to keep track of. Raminus just could not hold himself against Grey Prince there, neither could the Adoring Fan, and I think we know how this is going to end. The Grey Prince takes the match. I think the highlight there for me was the Adoring Fan defeating his idol, Blade Master Owen. That's like the Make-A-Wish Foundation kid killing Vince McMahon. So the final 3 in 3rd place there was, believe it or not, the Adoring Fan. The runner-up was the Rat, and in 1st place was Agnatgro Malog, the Grey Prince. So there you have it, there ends our first Sundas Night Smackdown. So on screen right now, you can see the result of today's matchups. You can see that we have had 2 promotions in rank here. I had to actually make the Bloodletters rank really quickly because I didn't expect such domination. But the Grey Prince here actually obtains a power level of 14 after killing 6 people across all of his matchups without being defeated a single time. So his power level of 14 puts him as a Bloodletter rank. He skips the Brawler rank entirely and goes straight to rank 3. Captain Bird put on a great showing. He only died once, but he managed to take out 4 characters in the entire game there, which puts him at a power level of 8, making him the Brawler rank. And then, of course, the other characters from the matchups all remain as pit dogs. We have Raminus Polus finishes with a power level of 5. Brother Martin with a terrible showing. He died twice without killing a single character, so he just has a net loss there. Grandmaster Joffrey is at a power level of 5, so he breaks even. Blade Master Owen, just like Brother Martin, was not able to get a single kill. This is supposed to be your area of expertise, Owen. I am not impressed here. Savian Matius also unable to get a single kill. He's supposed to be a captain of a guard, and he couldn't even kill a single character. Even the Rat, the Mudcrab, and the Adoring Fan got kills. The Adoring Fan killed someone, for goodness sake. I could not believe it. So they all finish. The Rat, the Mudcrab, and the Adoring Fan all finish with higher power levels than the Captain of the Guard, the Blade Master of the Arena, and the Bastard Emperor. So yeah, they've got a lot of work to do in the next episode of Sundas Night Smackdown if they want to get back on track. So yeah, please join me next time for another exciting episode of Sundas Night Smackdown.